This is Felix Barela. We're at the Columbia Library, 101 East Main Street, Washington. We have a Google password as a Concord Law Review, the Concordia Law Review Digest, and that's the Gonzaga, and also Westlaw Thompson Road over the Gonzaga University, also the administration office, which is Harvard. They Google and passwords, and also the conference calls 7 days a week, and they have the fax machines open 7 days a week. The long firm has this is the Pacific Constitution, the Bill of Rights, also the member adoption, security of law, disputes, and individual cost, and also essay reports on civil justice reform in Idaho, informative, that be Senator Crane of Idaho. Discriminating Associates, and that's Mr. Marriage Minimums and Massive Student Loan Debt. That's IRS, and also the Collectors Administration Office here at the all the district courts, Seattle, Tacoma, and also Spokane, and here also Tri-Cities. And this is the student comment: food, date labels, and hunger of America. And that would be the USS Abraham Lincoln, U.S. Abraham Lincoln. The tour of response for natural disasters and feeding all the homeless civilians from natural disasters, and that's farmer insurance. This is a full-scale federal litigation update and federal litigation, which is the resource for the FINR. This is arbitration supervised, and this is, for example, this litigation of pursuit of substance, underlying disputes itself, complaining, depend, court filling deadlines, and unique legal customs and rule obstacles and jurisdictions. One would be Avista Utilities with natural propane, which is connected to natural cascade on Clearwater and Kennewick, Washington, right by Sandra Strawn's administration office, and she still owns it. The administration office is Farm Insurance, and that is Natural Cascade. Those propane lines, thousands and billions of feet was destroyed, connected to Cimaron 5 INC, and those propane lines are marked with red, orange, and green rocks at Cimaron 5 INC, right across from 1344 Eastman Basin Insurance Company, and those are connected to natural propane cascade lines. That's Vista Utilities. Those connect to grunt tires as well. Also, and that's on Mission Street. Now, the file systems for money is called a diverse generation for a upgrading. And so, since all of Vista Utilities are on a breaker 50 and breaker 30 for the pizza, and also the natural propane is connected to the Chinese dish, and also the India buffet from President India, of course. As you can see, it says the administration utility building. I got the map. I'll give you the map update. This map is accurate to the T. It says all the breaker systems are connected to the Microsoft, and that's Bill Gates that had the administrative phone calls, so they're trying to attach the optical Air Force cable to Bill Gates' conference on the estates, and also which is out in the population of Northeast 1835 North Medina Drive, and that's Medina, and this is the 48 by 96 casting in place, and this is the August 8th, 2018, and this drawn is JCT, and this is conductor design is SL448174 hyphen, and this is a connector control natural panel quantities 152, installation sheet size of 48 by 96, insulated areas 30.00 square feet. Installation is XPS, and this is the 40-bit nice casting in place by a 12-inch 0.0 cc. This is a thermomass, and this is a energy efficiency concern term. And this mass and these ports is 8 foot, 0 inch, and then by a 1 foot by 0 inch in the OCC type, and then also the increments of a 1 foot by 0 inch OC type. And then it goes into a 6-inch depth, and it's a 1 by 7 increments on the rotator cuff. And this is the donuts and holding breaker systems, and this is a finalizing to make sure this is pure cord. And this is international airport here in Moses Lake, and is connected to the here at the property line at Walmart, Taco Bell, also that property on Riley's, and we're gonna have propane lines, and they're coming out here doing equivalent. And here's the Concord School of Law. This is Ellen De Lange, and Dean Professor of Law of School, Concord University, and this is her increments for the volume for law for all the graduate students for the facility devoted, and that's Elgin, Portland. Now, other convictions and constitutional permissible Bill of Rights is John E. Finn, Mayweather Adoption Securities as Ho Kun Cohen, and Joseph Performer Emperor Jim Jones, Discriminant Associates Cable A. Walnick, and a Millennium Student Loan is Victoria J. Heyman. In panels of Coral Capon's Teamwork, Danish Bar, and student comment is Dan Thompson. Now, the 32 billion reduction of food waste would feed 25 million people. The 1.8 billion drop of food waste for stabilizing label inquats approximately 1.30 million people. Elimination of quantity of food dates proposed paper or impact non-perishable food represent 20% of the food waste, which is on international airport and a C-17 as we speak. 20%, 1.3 million people. Misled and adequate of $26,000 for each individual, but 26,000 people are in that percentile of 1.3 million people. Adequate's about 2,600 people, and that's a population of Moses Lake. Even the non-perishable food waste is reduced by half and eliminate the quality of dates of half of 26,000 people. It was the food available of 130,000 people, and that is Spokane and Idaho combined. And those are paid wage individuals that do not collect child support, don't collect pensions, and do not collect DHS CPS checks. Now, the individuals they had for the FINRA needs of standards have a second and a mid-array promote. It's called mid-array, good fit resolving securities disputes. First mid-array increase the of medication. Parties have failed to settle the case medication stage move into improbation. Where there are subject and final binding decision, parties therefore interact with settled medications under traditional medication only framework, looming every but opiates and also drug addicts and habitual reoffending, that relapse. Loom, savory, psychology, enough pressure, prioritize and reach medication settlements in their terms, and medication stains and their success in the FINR medication system. The second expensive on tradition is market dominance, and also warism invests in the monopoly of the form of pharmaceutical era. Now, all these people from Washtega moved to Oregon to remove all the propane lines and do framework on their vegetation baked goods and perishables that were in Stratton for the moment time being. They were making up reminders for total cost and waste of downtime is a footprint in life. It will change coming permanently just because of those reasons. And we got federal guidelines and updated, which is every year.